Hello, if you're here, that means you are not getting hot water and you do not feel like taking cold showers indefinitely. So, we're looking here at the water heater. So first, find your water heater if you don't know where it is. And what we're going to be doing is accessing and pressing the reset button. But first, we need to identify where the breaker switch is for it and turn it off so that the water heater no longer has power so you can safely press the reset button. In my case, this is a fairly new house for me, so I'm not sure where my switch is for it. These are not super well labeled, but none of them look right, and it also doesn't look to be here in this other breaker switch that I'm aware of. So real quick, I'm going to unscrew this and remove this panel so we have access to the reset button. I am not going to move forward until I have shut down the power for it, but I want to be able to see that there is power going to it so that it's a different showing for when there's not power, just so I have peace of mind. But yeah, I'm not going to get in there and try to press the button until the power is for sure off to this thing. But in turning off absolutely every switch here, it's still hot, which is not okay. So if this is the case for you, which is the only reason I'm mentioning it, you've got to find it because you do not want to be zapped by this thing. So here's mine. It was outside, and so I'm flipping it off, and just for kicks, I'm flipping everything off, but you don't need to. You just need to flip off your breaker switch that goes with the water heater, and then use the tool that identifies whether it's still hot or not. Hot meaning there's power going to it. So there we go. Now there's no longer power going to the water heater, so we can safely get in here and flip the switch. So now it's just a matter of moving this out of the way and pressing this button. And then we'll just put everything back how we found it, and then put this cover back on. Side note, it is not easy to film and put this on with one hand, but we got the power back on now, and for an electric water heater it's going to take 60 to 90 minutes to get your hot water back up and running, but here we are 90 minutes later and I've got hot water. So there you go, it worked for me, hopefully it works for you, and have a good one.